In Warpath, when you join a new server, you never know who is going to be on top, whether it's going to be an Arab alliance, a Spanish alliance, maybe it's an English alliance. But when you join a new server and you just join whichever alliance is in that server, then you never know what you're going to get. Is it going to end up being a group with great organization who ends up winning and is worth being a part of? Well, you don't want to gamble on that, so you want to go with a pre-established group. So why don't you come on and join 4X? Explore, expand, exploit, exterminate. An elite whale jump group that I'm creating starting last night, and we already have myself, including 3 other people. But free to play little sardines, get out of here. This is not for you. This is an elite whale jump group. The major requirement to join is that you have to commit at least 100 USD per month to Warpath. English speakers only. Discord is required, and you must be bloodthirsty and be strategic. Our goals are to reach 100 members before we start. We haven't decided which server we'll play on yet. We really just want to hit 100 confirmed people who are spending at least 100 USD per month on Warpath before we begin. We want 20 exceptional R4 before we start. We want to be the rank 1 alliance power in the entire server, on every Raven building in every city we enter, conquer the server, be the biggest, best, most supreme alliance, be one of the most organized, serious, and most competitive groups in all of Warpath. Our plan is to start in 78 and power up, and then we'll jump to Lviv, which is the 3rd city in the next server, because the first 2 cities only have access to 1 level 2 city, but the 3rd city has access to 2 level 2 cities, so that's why we want to do that. We plan to make 1 major alliance and 1 academy alliance. Our plan is to use Martyr's Watch, medium rocket, and howitzer, then either a super heavy and anti-tank gun or Liberty heavy and Liberty howitzer. We're going to be using aggressive tactics, first strike always, to get first strike advantage. We're going to have a large emphasis on community. I want this to be a large community where everybody is excited to log in and be a part of it, where everybody can make friends, and we're all going to be speaking the same language. So the in-game chat is going to be fun to use because everybody's going to be able to understand each other. Not only understand each other, but be able to actually really communicate, you know? Like, when you're in an alliance in Warpath and you can use the translator to understand people, that's fine, but, you know, you can't really, like, joke around with them much or, like, really explain something in detail with them and communicate quickly with them because there's cultural differences with people who speak different languages, and there's translation differences. It's not like a one-to-one translation, and you know, it's just more difficult to speak to people like that. And we're going to always keep recruiting from Discord, always. So even after we have 100 people and we get started, I'm going to keep posting in the Discord to keep finding more whales to join us, because, you know, a whale who's spending a lot can join us at any time and catch up as long as they're spending enough. And that way we'll keep catching whales and keep growing and keep getting stronger. This is our recruitment poster. I think it's pretty badass. I love it. I made it in Canva. You can see that the badass Pepe the Frog has a little 4X chain on. I think it's super sick. And so let's go over and actually check out our actual Discord now. We have the intro, which is basically all of that stuff, but with a little bit of extra on the top. Our R4 application, I think, is pretty nice. If you want to be an R4 in 4X, all you have to do is read all of this, and if it all aligns with you, Then all you have to do is react here, and then I will message you. I'll see your reaction and message you. You don't have to like fill out an application or anything. Our self roles. How much will you commit per month? You must commit at least 100 USD per month to be part of this team. Select and deselect as you wish. Keep your spender roles updated. Depending on how much you are spending, 100 USD plus, you're a shrimp. We've got 2 shrimps. 200 USD plus, you're a tuna. 300 USD plus, you're a dolphin. 400 whale. 500 kraken. 600 megalodon. Right now, I'm a megalodon. I can probably afford to be a megalodon for a while, but I'm probably not going to stay a megalodon. I'm going to start out a megalodon for the first probably 2 months, 3 months, depending on how long it takes us to get this group started, because if it takes a while for us to get this group started, I'll be putting away money the entire time, and then I'll be able to be a megalodon for longer. But if I downgrade from a megalodon, I'm probably going to go down to a whale or a dolphin or something. I don't know. But I'm going to be a megalodon to start out. I want to be a big boy. I want to be big. I want to be big. Especially as the leader, I feel like being really big is really important. Because everybody wants to follow the dude with the most power. And it means you're committing a lot to the game and you're not just going to quit, you know? And then we've got our throne room for the R4 to talk to each other. And yeah, that's pretty much the whole Discord right now. I think it's going to be very effective. I'm really excited for this community to become large and become close-knit and be a fun place for people to hang out, and then finally get started in-game and absolutely freaking dominate a server and be the most supreme, elite, most badass alliance on the entire server. I'm really excited. If you want to join, the link for this Discord will be in the description of the video. I'll also post it in the comments section. So prepare for blood.